Hey everyone, welcome back to some more So Dungeon. I didn't actually expect to be back so soon. We're almost at 3 mil. I can get to 10 mil whenever I really want. It's just about investing the time. I think, when did I post the last one? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. So, last episode went out roughly a week ago for me. And I want to keep the content going, to be honest. So, even though I have, what do I have? I have about 1.2k subscribers at the moment, which is grossly inflated due to my use of shorts. So my actual active viewer base is a lot smaller, but my So Dungeon videos have done decently well for a small channel, at least I like to think so. So I want to obviously find some more avenues to explore with the game, and I think we're going to pursue trying to speedrun it. So I've actually done a bit of Googling. I've gotten a few useful resources. So first off here on speedrun.com there is a speedrun for the game. It's any percent, so I assume it's only World 1, given the timing as well. World record is... This is a bit confusing to me, because this is glitched, and then this is glitchless. The glitched is a longer time than glitchless. But we'll call it 36 minutes. I assume it's from this guide. Obviously it's the same person. But the other interesting thing I want to sort of examine is this. So this is essentially a statistical poll. Granted, there's not too many people who have actually filled it in. Around general completion times for So Dungeon. So the main story, which I'm going to assume is to the Warrior Dimension, on average is 50 hours. Warrior Dungeon, and then I guess the Guild, maybe? No, Warrior Dungeon. This would probably be the Warrior Dimension and Primal Lands, 101. Completionist would probably be all the Guild stuff, and then this is just the average overall through. But yeah, so 50 hours to get to the Warrior Dimension. I think that's way too large. So realistically, you have to do 100, 200, 300, etc., all the way to 1,000. So that makes it a total of, what is that, 5,500 floors, if I've done my math right? Even without the clock and obviously all the perks, you could still probably, you know, do that in, I'm not going to say an hour, obviously, I'm not going to say 5 hours, but within a reasonable time frame, probably a lot quicker than this. Because if we look at, we go back to this for a second, so people are taking half an hour to an hour to complete the first dimension. My initial video, so one, which is completely uncut, because I didn't want to edit back then, I did World 1 in, what was it, an hour and 16 minutes. So, obviously none of this is heavily optimized, and that's what I sort of want to delve into, is whether or not we can optimize So Dungeon and actually make a realistic run out of it, or even just a segmented run. So the principle of it will probably be obviously in-game time, in which case, granted, from the looks of it, I'm the only person doing it. I can sort of make my own rules. I did find one video. This person, I think it was a year ago? Yeah, a year ago, full game speedrun planning. I can't see anything that sort of says they've continued on with it, so I'm going to assume they gave up maybe. Either way, I'm going to essentially do the same thing. I'm going to plan. Timer-wise, I don't know if I'm going to use one. I'll probably just start off doing each dimension in a segment and just looking at the in-game time, mainly the time difference between when we start the world and finish the world, and that way I can create all the different save files and optimize each world as we go. A big thing around this, though, is we have to start at the first dimension, and we have to figure out whether or not this concept is viable, because, you know, no one wants to do a 20-hour run. There's people who do extreme ones, but I'm not going to be able to do that in one sitting. And then the other thing is, I would like to live stream it, and, you know, get some help with it from the community and some feedback, and try and optimize it as we go. And to do that, I sort of need to wait a little bit. So, I'm in Australia, and my internet is pretty garbage. I'm somewhere rural, which means that I don't actually have a lined connection, so, you know, in-ground cable. I use mobile data and have a wireless modem that is capped. Yeah, my internet in 2022 is still capped. 400 gigs between me and my partner, and we consistently run out, it's not enough. It's the biggest plan we can get, and then obviously my speed is slowed, so at the moment I can't really stream with it. You know, that it's just not feasible. So I think what we're going to do while I'm waiting for my internet to roll over is we're going to give the Dimension 1 a go, and I'm going to try to go loosely off that guide and see exactly how quick we can get it, how consistent we can get, and just a feel for it. Because in a lot of ways, the earlier dimensions are the harder dimensions, simply because you don't have any of your unlocks, and your unlocks obviously really help you. It also gives a pretty good starting point. So for instance, if we can do World 1 in half an hour, for instance, that means for 10 worlds, we know the initial bit's probably going to take us about half an hour, roughly. Granted, obviously, like I said, we'll get the Inheritance Gold and then the relics that allow us to sort of speed up that starting zone, but it should roughly be a good estimate for the overall run. Because at half an hour, that's not too bad. That's a 3-hour run to do all the dimensions. Granted, it's not gonna be half an hour per world. It's gonna be a lot more, especially later on. But we'll see. I just want to get a feel for it and sort of experiment, explore. So I'm going to call this run at 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, would have loved seeing the total at 10 mil. It would have been huge, but this will do. I can always come back to it whenever I want, and I guess we will head on over it, and I will start a fresh file. File cannot be sent to or from the Steam cloud. Well, that's interesting, so they only saved the first one. But I can still go into the folder and grab it myself, because again, that's what I really want to do is... What if we can turn off the tutorial as well? It doesn't look like it. We'll see once we get into it. I want to have a world save for each world, and that way I can do testing as we go. But yeah, I will pull up the guide and we will experiment with that. I might stick it on the screen so that, you know, you guys can follow along, because it is pretty straightforward. Right, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Obviously I've got the game and now the guide I'm using, both for your benefit and mine, because now I can read it off of OBS, but we'll get to it. So first up, beat level 10 with 2 junkies. Seems simple enough. Can I skip the tutorial? Does not look like it, can I? No, it's fine, we'll just click through. Can you turn auto on? Oh, you can. I can do settings. There is no... No, so... pause auto combat boss dialogue, no. Lower power mode, no. Yeah, and we're just doing this kind of casually for this first time. Everything else is fine. I guess you want auto equip off, so you can manually do it. I will do it off now. I will just turn auto on, let the tutorial play out, I guess. So we're obviously going to lose. But I just turned you off. Doesn't matter, we can click. I never noticed that. That's the actual Darkest Lord, isn't it? Instead of the normal Dark Lord. So obviously that's the last dimension you end up at. Interesting. A big thing to figure out would be the relic progression, and also to keep track of all the quests, because I know you can obviously hold out and save gold. But like, obviously we want to do this one. It says higher 2. I guess I can't. I can't collect either. Interesting. I'm meant to go to 10 with 2. What happens if I just beat 10 with 1? Well, I guess I can't. I'm gonna die. We have to kill this thing, yeah. Oh, we can't exit, can we? We have to lose. So this is part of the tutorial. I don't remember any of this. Is this new? I mean, it wasn't too bad. Cool. So yeah, I'm not collecting them all. Okay, and I can't do anything. So yeah, this is sort of wrong. It's not too bad, I guess. So this first step would probably just be changed to complete the tutorial. The upgrade pathing probably is still best. Same with like the recommendations to buy certain equipment. Don't forget to turn your quests. Okay, so it's gonna make me. Yeah. Not too bad. Purchase stools and the hammer and ale. Stools? The ale. So it automatically makes you grab carpenters. Oh, interesting. Shop has nothing, so it's fine. We'll get an extra gold. Hi there. Upgrades, it's fine. Okay, so just hiring. Can't get a second one. Having a carpenter. We have the bottles less, so I guess we just continue. Not a great start. I'm definitely gonna have to rewrite a lot of things. This tutorial is definitely new. I don't remember this. Doesn't look like it's gonna add too much time, and we probably no, we're not gonna be able to beat two. Cool. I'm not gonna worry about all. We are one-shotting, but I do lose here. So I had a few extra minutes. Oh, and there's the countdown. Let's claim everything. Either two, and now I guess we'll follow the guide. So we're just gonna try and beat level 10, and then wants us to quit. Wizard Hut, upgrade, stools and tables, we've already kind of done that. Heal stones, beat level 20 with at least 3. Yeah, simple enough. Why wouldn't you go straight to 20, I wonder? We're holding up fine. That's fine. I suppose if you are just going to lose, there's no point. Because we might get to, say, 15 or 16, and then we have to restart from 10 anyway, in terms of speed running. The speed down was really bad. We lost a hit. So if we... Oh, we actually did. Thank God. So we want to leave. And now do stuff our way. Stuff to talk to. Still you. It says to build the Wizard's Hut, which we can't. We can build the blacksmith though, which is good. Craft. What can we... What did you get? You get 1 heal stone, so that kind of helps. Oh, it says buy heal stones. Wants us to buy at least 2 more. Buy heal stones, and then level 20 with 3 guys. Still have gold, so I could buy... I can't buy equipment, I can't buy materials. You probably want to craft iron. What do you need? You need iron. That's no good either. You can't level up. We still don't have the reset either. 400 for the bed. So, yes, we're only doing 2. So that's why you want to buy the stools, which okay, so I should have been doing this. I should have been upgrading it as much as possible so that we get 3 people. We both have heal stones. I thought I turned auto equip off. I feel like my settings aren't being saved. Right, and we don't have a wizard, so we can't warp either, is the big thing. So you have to do 10 throughout. So, wouldn't you be better off getting a group that can actually go as far as possible? So like with the heal stones, this group should... Well, no, you'd want more carpenters because of the mana. Because they should... Yeah, heal. That's fine. We'll skip to this part, because we should be able to do level 20 with the healing. Also, I want the Carpenter in 1, since he can heal more often. I do have to pick stuff manually. Getting the gold is probably the most important thing for upgrades. Ambushes are bad. I'm not taking too much damage. No, so this is most likely a wipe. Given the tutorial aspect, I wonder if this is forced upon us. Might not specifically at this level, but a higher chance maybe. Also need to write down how much certain things cost. Like these store upgrades and everything, so that we can plan out gold. Because you can consistently work out a sort of minimum of what gold you get. Because they drop between, it's like 4 and 6, from what I've been seeing. We're not going to be able to get to 20, unfortunate. You do need the 3 guys for enough mana. So I probably would be best just canning it. I also have to remember how much, oh, there's so much to remember. You need to remember how much it costs to hire. It wants me to have 3, like this is perfect. And we do have the Wizard's Hut now. So it would be 10, 10, and 3. Probably want more comp as well. And you need 200 gold for the Wizard's Hut. Okay. So we are starting to see some things we need. Obviously, I'm losing a bit of time because I'm going to have to start at 1 again. I need to make sure these settings are right too. So far, what do we have to optimize? Beat level 10 with 2 junkies. Doesn't work. You get to level 10 through the tutorial now, so that's out of it. The Wizard Hut won't be till later. I wonder what exactly unlocked that. It must just be number of trips. So you definitely want to upgrade the stool and table as much as possible. You don't necessarily want to unlock the Carpenter. I wonder if you can sort of soft lock it by upgrading the stool as much as possible and not being able to actually buy the hammering ale. And then 3 guys get you to level 20. Craft items, beat 30 with 5 guys. That seems kind of hard. Buckler's kind of bad. Mainly the getting the 5 guys is the issue. So we need 200 gold for a wizard. We preferably would want all carpenters. So you need 10 gold, so it's 250 right there. So that we should be able to get that by 20, it looks like. The question is though whether or not we could just push to 30 with these 3. Considering it says at least 5 guys, I'm going to say no, the scaling is bad. Down a fork in the road. If we had keys, warping would actually be really beneficial. I'm still going to pick one. If that was actually healing, we probably could have got to 30. I'll still just go to 20 and then we'll go back to trying to follow the guide. But we do definitely need to rewrite it. Get beds and iron swords is after 30. So that was 400 gold. So if we could get to 650, which is unlikely. Also have to work out stools and what was the other one? Is it tables? Yeah, stools and tables. The cost effectiveness. Well, this is really gonna take a lot of planning. You can see why that guy's stream was 9 hours. But it should be doable. It should be a fun project to work on. Rush. Where are we up to? Get 2 nurses, beat 50 with nurses and carpenters, beat 60 the same way, then beat 70, unlock mystics if possible, refresh for 80. See, it's really doing it in segments. Hopefully we can still beat this. You were one-shotting, that was the issue, wasn't it? Or are you doing 8? We still have 1 heal. And we just lost our healing. It's really bad. Oh, that's a horrible reason to wipe. But you get 250 gold, so it's not too bad. I will be very interested to see what time-wise we end up at. Okay, so anyway, it's Carmina Shop, build, Wizard Hut, so we can warp now. We definitely want the gold rewards, and it's still only 3 guys. But we can start at 20 is the big thing. Hopefully with enough gold. So it's 30 and 30, and they both give... Well, actually, tables give better, but now it's 100. Gold's just going to be really, really tight to manage. Don't have equipment, don't have anything. Let's start at... Why can't we start at 20? Oh, right, because we haven't been 20 yet. That makes sense. More... Force auto combat, force auto combat. That's what it was. Okay, so we can start from 10 anyway. Could be a lot more doable now. No, scripting is also a big thing. When do you unlock scripting? Is it just... I am going to try. Because if you get a warp, that would be really efficient. Scripting is when you first unlock the arena, isn't it? Or build it. And for speed's sake, you probably want to manually do it and use Nail It. But it's not a huge amount of damage at the moment, so the cost of it might be too much. But if we're just doing 10 floor bursts, it might be worth it. And actually, oh, I'm kind of wrong. You kind of want the So Junkie in 1 so that he heals everyone. And that way you're not wasting the damage. Equipment is definitely stacked wrong. You want to stack it inverse the speed down, it's horrible. Especially going into the boss room. So I should have focused the slug. So stuff like that we need to see and then micromanage. If I see a slug, I need to... Oh, yeah, I already rolled it. So they need to be beat. We got one of them, which is not too bad. Oh, you didn't speed down, which is fine. I'm going to make sure he is finished off and then turn auto combat back on. The mana base is not great again. We're using Nail It. I probably don't want to do that. I probably want to save for the healing. I should also write down bosses, at least these initial ones. 2 stone is horrible. And I should have forced a heal there, considering I know they do 8 damage. So we're only at 211 gold. We can't get to 30, that's a given. You should probably do the 1 enemy pod for the extra gold. Anyway, we'll follow the guide. So craft items, beat 30 with 5 guys. Craft items, beat 30 with 5 guys. What exactly? I guess you just craft whatever you can. So 1 bone armor, 2 bone armor, 1 bone armor. Or buying. You definitely don't have enough gold. We've got 4, so that's kind of right. I guess you can make a sword from that. No, you don't have any wood. You can buy wood though. It's only 10 gold, so that's probably worth it. And then you also want to make the armor. Does this get me anything? I doubt it. No, everything needs iron, so there's no point crafting. 175 gold. So you probably want to forfeit a run till you get 5. Probably want that. And you probably want that. And then you just want to grab soda junkies. They've auto-equipped, that's fine. Go. It's 10 per, so we're fine. We'll beat that guy, reset, try to get 5. It's only 4, and not a good mix again. Running out of gold. We'll reset it a couple times. So you really want the bed. The bed just really helps. 6 seconds to reset. It's not too bad. 2 and 2. Ooh, might be feasible. You do want to micromanage. You need a healing stone as well, and it should go like that. Realistically, it should go like that. I need one more healing stone. Can we do it? 4 more. Yep, that's fine. So I put him in there. Okay, so he should... It's almost a waste of damage, because I feel like he could almost one-shot. Again, I'm just gonna pick... I mean, stat effect's pretty bad. But what? If you get a mine shaft... No, mine shaft would be insanely slow. Mine shaft would be really slow. Warping would be really good. But you do lose the gold. Chest would be really good. Healing fairy would be really good, and then bad healing fairy. So, what is that? It's like 3 out of the 5 choices are better for you. So you do kind of want to always pick them. But you definitely want more characters for the healing. Mini boss. Bad. We don't have enough mana to beat the boss. So this was a waste, essentially. And this is that whole reason he's got 5. Is you really need the exact numbers. Which means I need to upgrade the store and the tables more. Carpenter's 10 gold each, so you need to save 50 gold. I can warp. Warp gets me past the boss, which accomplishes the task. So I could exit now, look for 5, and then warp. Again, that's not something you can do consistently. It's the big deal. Cool. My equipment. I should look at what they say. Need to beat 40. So this is a much better mix, because 3 carpenters is better for healing. But you still probably want 5. This is almost a waste. And crafting wise, need iron. Oh, I could make more bone armor, which I guess aids in survivability. Move 2, so I would... That's kind of frustrating. I have no idea where I paused the recording. So... Oh, there's that. There's an easy-ish way for me to check. We'll just see if we can beat 40. So, I definitely know you guys didn't see me warp. I skipped the majority of 30 get here. I talked about selling resources and the fact that we'd have to write down a few different things. And we just check the timings. So I think the intro portion of this was like 6 minutes. So if we exit, where are we at? Is that minutes? That has to be minutes. Not seconds, obviously. So it's been 22 minutes. Should be about right. The pause shouldn't have been long at all. I won't know till I go to edit it. We didn't quite get enough for a bed, which is really unfortunate. We are at what stage? Pushing to 50 with nurses. So you're meant to get this, which is not great. It might be worth using a miner. One, they have a higher base damage, and 2, because they give that chance of ore. If you can manually do it, you can use that to skip rooms. Yeah, we'll give it a go. So we can now craft daggers and pigskin shield, not that it really matters. We can't grab them this time around. But I want to still attempt. I'll try to get to 50. Why did you get the chainmail? Oh, because the bone armor is better. Swap them all around, reverse order. We'll see if we can do 50. It's actually going pretty good. I think what was it? It was 36 minutes for the any percent, and we're 22 minutes in, and almost at 50. So, for an unoptimized run, hopefully we can do it in, say, 40-ish, 45 minutes. So I'm still going to grab these every time. Because, if I did talk about it, well, it doesn't matter, I'm going to say it again. 2 out of 5 are bad. So you've got Bad Fairy and Mine Shafts would be horrible. They'd be the slowest and worst factors. And then you've got Bonus Chest, Warping, and Healing. So out of all the choices, you're better off always picking them. Damage-wise, we have dropped off considerably, it looks like. Yeah, bed stalls and that is definitely a necessity. I am actually going to nail it. And we're really just after farming gold at this point. Spread it out, hopefully this works out to enough. It did not, so that was horrible in my case. Got there in the end. I'll turn all the back on. So 1 man down already, that's bad. Could we beat 50 without nurses? No, I don't think so. Not with the mana base we have left, especially because this is the majority of our damage. Gotta do it. It heals my mana. We had a shot. So we are past 400, so we could either unlock nurses or unlock the bed. We're meant to have both, isn't that right? Heal stones, wizard hearts, craft items, yeah, get the bed. You're meant to have 800 gold by the time you get to 450. That's intriguing. Guess you farm, maybe? I'm gonna sell off a bunch of the crafting resources. Since they're not stuff we're going to actually use, all the uncommon ones. Levels do actually help as well. Like that was a complete waste of 3 minutes. Is bad, bad, bad. What do you have to say? Onwards. 160 is fine. Okay, so first off, sell. Equipment wise, again, we only need to keep 6, so we can sell 2 wooden swords for 14 gold, which is pretty good. 3, all this. So I don't need the pelts. In fact, I don't need any of this uncommon stuff. We got to 580. We have 3 miners. I'm gonna buy the nurse, I think. And hopefully we get one. So I'm hoping the miners don't auto. Don't auto transmute and pickaxe. Buy. Also wants you to buy equipment every now and then. We definitely don't have enough gold. Oh, iron ore. Make iron swords. You need 2, and then you need 1. So it's 20 gold plus... if you buy wood, it's 30 gold, so it's 90 gold per iron sword. That is not a horrible rate. Definitely need to remember that. You go first. that. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we can do 50. They're not transmuting, that's good to see. Do they even have transmuting unlocked at this point? Still gonna run out of mana though. So once you have a nurse, putting the nurse in 1, they don't have group heal yet. They don't need a heal stone though, and then you probably still want a miner in 2, since they have the highest mana pool. That was horrible. That was really unfortunate. I definitely need to manually take over healing. So this was another huge waste. We did get a nurse, so it makes it doable. Priority wise, you need the highest damage, then the Soul Junkie, then the miner, then the nurse. And then you want to flip everyone. Right. Yeah, so you're the backup healer. 200 gold. Probably still want to be pumping these. Or do I just want to craft? So I can craft 4 more swords. No, I can craft 2 more swords. So you'd go and you would... I didn't count the gold it takes to craft the iron, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1. I need to buy 1 piece of wood. And I don't have enough gold. We should be able to sell. 1, we can sell the wooden swords. I'm making another one. Okay, so that's a bit better. One has a little bit more damage. But now we don't have enough gold to warp. Oh, this is a heck sometimes. I don't have anything I can sell. I kind of royally screwed myself with that one. We need 40 gold. I need to sell the coal. I don't need to put one. I can sell 1 of everything. Let me sell 10. I have 4 party members at the moment. So they're going to 1 extra HP. The armor is very important. I need 3 healing stones. If I take 1 off the nurse. And then I guess we are selling the stool. Unfortunate. Okay. Gotta remember warping. Warp gold is very important. Healing. Ah. Only 2 poison though. And you definitely need to heal a nurse. Should be fine, it looks like. The 1 extra back attack, though, would have been really helpful. Well, actually that was fine. I was going to say, I should have probably nailed it. And then we get double tap, of course. one portion is really screwing me. Probably going to try and continue just for the gold. Might be able to beat the boss, though the 4 pod is going to do a number on me. Yeah, no, I need more nurses. The warp skips I took are definitely biting me. Because I lost too much gold doing them. I should just be using Nailed It. At least get this guy done. Might be able to get 2. 6 and 8. Give me a gold. Didn't get to 400 though. Big shield. Somewhat nice. Only 4. We'll try it again. If I just get unlucky rolls though. I need the bed to make it consistent. The bed is really important. Because I should be running, you know, with 6 characters. Even 2 extra soda junkies just because of the damage wouldn't really be impactful. Nah. This is a problem. I mean, the miner helps, but this is just a time sink. At least we did skip the 4 enemy room. I should have used Nailed It. Healing? Nope. That was my bad. You're not poisoned. Oh, you're in 2. That's bad. Heal. I'm hoping that I've done this right. Thank you. Glad I had the insight. Should be fine with the health pulse now. I should have used... No. I was gonna say I should have used Nailed It. You are healing, that's great. No double attack. Good, you did heal the Carpenter. I wonder what the percent is on the auto. Okay, hopefully we can beat the boss, and then I can definitely get the bed. I was gonna say ambush is kind of a worry. I'm ganked up, that's great. Actually, I suppose in this scenario, an ambush is better because it's only 2 enemies instead of 4. Okay. We did beat it, but I did not expect him to one-shot. That makes it a bit difficult. Gold. What do I like? Gold. We'll see if we can beat the jelly. The extra gold. Okay, so definitely buying the bed. And we want a full party. 20 gold, so I should probably hide the Carmen first. I should have, actually, in that scenario, I should have hide everyone, just to fill up the slots. And I would like 2 nurses. 25, 40 gold. Ooh, so you're 80. So, at best we're doing 1 miner. Grab you for the sake. What, isn't it? It's 100, goes up of people. Okay, so nurse first, miner. Doesn't matter, Carpenter. You should not have the sword though. You should. And I suppose you should have that. And we'll give you that. We don't really have enough gold to craft or buy anything either. I don't think our health pool is large enough to actually do this. What is it, meat? Oh, it's 500 gold. It's almost impossible. And we don't have enough gold to warp either. Ooh, I'm forgetting very good principles. The copper ore we probably don't need. Steel. What do you use steel for? Armor? I don't think we've come across anything that really uses it. So I'm gonna sell it. Need 2 more gold. And a bit of iron. Okay, at least we have the damage now. The boss is definitely still gonna one-shot. Warp. Healing's decent. And then into a bad ambush. So in this scenario, I want to everyone focus 1. And nailed it. Should hopefully finish them off. Did not. That's awful. Come on, please. Thank you. No, that wasn't a waste. Ah. Should have healed. The higher full comp, 40 for 2 nurses, 80. 4 carpenters, which would be ideal. Should have used now that there too. They were 15 gold each. Is that right? So it'd be 30, 60. You need 140 gold for the party, plus the resetting. I need to figure out how the resetting gold cost works. Because it jumped from 20 to 145. If it's static in a sense, so the amount of times you reset affects its cost, we can control that. If it's per party members, would be a lot better. Because then we can do it a bit more grounded and try to hunt for a certain party. I should also be getting them to use now a bit more. Might be able to do it with the healing. It all depends on who essentially dies first. I'm just going to ensure that we get this done. Almost lost to a triple tap. Yeah, the soda junkie's in a 2-hit range, which is an issue. But looks like we got lucky. New heal there. What's done? Okay. Not horrible. Again, it all depends on the boss. Pretty sure we pick attacks one at a time, so ideally we want it to pick up this side first. Ah, it heals. That's great. We should have more than enough damage then. Why didn't they... Bad. Burn through all your MP. Okay, at least we got to 60, so... Oh, I've not been using this as much as I hoped. So beat 60, same way, 3 healers. Yeah, it didn't quite do that. Beat 70, 3 healers. See? That is why the gold chest is the most important. And also, you should probably finish off this enemy. It's an extra 28 gold. Didn't make the order. Okay, so we're sort of back on track. We have a decent amount of gold now. I just want to hand in the quests, get our dagger. Okay, so right now it's 20 gold. If I do it, it's still 20 gold, so it's per hires. So we want to reset till we see something decent like that, 2 nurses. But now it's 80 gold, so it's the cost of your party? No, that went up to 110. So it's determined by the amount of people. But this is a perfect comp. We can even throw in some upgrades, which should probably be from crafting. Okay. So ideally, we want U5, U7. So we want full iron sword, so we need 3 more. But we want to buy out the iron ore. Well, no, I bought way too many. And he doesn't have wood at the moment, that's horrible. So it would be 6. Not that we have the wood. We could make daggers if we had steel. Okay, so steel is somewhat useful. We could make iron shields, but I think there's only 1 extra health, so it's not necessarily needed. A gold clover is actually really good because of the gold gain. The nurses don't need the talismans, so you want 4. 4 is a safe number. Either way, this should be fine. If you want the extra health, that's a big thing. Inheritance is also something to consider. We can't get it on this first run, definitely. Looks like. Do 100 for 30, 200. Okay, so you want to go back and forth. Still have enough to warp. I almost forgot. Saved by the fact that there's nothing else to really buy. I should have bought equipment. That's a big thing, isn't it? Buy items / craft. Yeah, so I should have bought equipment. I think we should be fine to get to 70. We're doing 9, so we're at 2 hits. Which is great. I should keep everyone topped off though. Mainly on the 3 and 4 party rooms. So essentially the only thing you have to play around is the unlikely but likely event that everyone attacks the same enemy. So I'm going to top off that nurse. I should have probably nailed it to make sure we clear one. That was quick enough. Bare hand is really, really bad. Yeah, so I'm a little behind because I had to sell that equipment to warp. Because this Carpet is trash. He should have the sword. He does back attacks too. And mini boss, definitely want to use nailed it. Actually probably want to use nailed it here as well. To make sure we do clear one. And then 2 should be fine. And then we do the same thing on the 4. Yeah, because now, worst case scenario like that, they put one of our units on 1. You're a bit low on mana on the nurses. Love a alternative path. Even just to skip the boss would be really good. Yeah, I shouldn't have allowed that. Because that health range was listed again. I should have been using the healing stone, since it's 1 for 20 HP. Heal me, please. You did skip the 3 enemy room though, which is really good. Problem is this. One of my nurses, I can feel it. He's gonna get dropped. I'm gonna heal him. Watch. Oh, I was lucky. How nice. So, first aid. Healing stone. And now it doesn't do back attacks, does it? No, it's just 14 versus 9. Still fine. Heal up. Uh, 12 should be fine, hopefully. 9 is not. So. Oh, it is just. I still don't. Nurses. The starting stats is better. and the mana pool. But you could accomplish the same thing with miners and healing stones. So with a miner and healing stone combo, I would be spending 1 mana instead of 3 for 5 less HP, which I honestly think is better. So I don't think you want to unlock nurses realistically. Should have healed. I need to play it safe so that we can guarantee we get past 70. $21. So here's the dagger is actually better than nailed it. So then that's another thing to consider, because at this point, soda junkies are free, and back attacks are kind of better. So you only need to fill this slot. Dagger, it's not horrible. What does it say? Beat 70 with 3 healers, 2 is fine. Sell and unlock mystics if possible. So I think mystics are 1,000 gold, aren't they? I'm not wasting time on it. This is horrible. They're either 1,000 or 800. So leveling up is a big thing, because of the extra base stats. Level 80 is fine, you get a K. So mystics are, yeah, 1,000. So definitely not doable. Just a quick look-see. So miners have slightly less HP, but again, more attack, more mana. So for back attacks, they're better than the Carpenter. Nurses, technically, so here's speaking. With a heal stone, this miner heals 20 times. With your nurse heal, this nurse heals 10 times. So you'd be much better off running essentially a whole comp of miners. Maybe a few Carpenters for the boss. Then you also have the All Gain, which might help speed up some rooms. So I definitely think you don't want to unlock the nurses. I think just heal stones this early on is far better. In saying that, obviously I'm going to hire the 2 nurses, 2 miners, and 2 Carpenters. Just that way I don't have to reset. And I did this in the worst order. Now I have to manually fix it. It's kind of annoying. So you guys don't need... you can have the Clover. Don't need them. 30% chance for 100% damage. So... yeah, so... the miners should have the daggers, and then you two should have the iron swords. Iron sword and a mace. Heal stone, heal stone, heal stone. I should buy 1 more. And whether or not I want to craft. Well, I can craft. The iron ring is actually really good because of the 5 mana, and it's 30 gold and 1 iron. You need the heal stone, so it's not actually useful. But it's 2 extra damage. It's actually kinda good on the Carpenters. Weapon wise, all this is by chance. The Iron Fist maybe? Was it just, it's just flat 9 damage for, you need 1 steel and 1 iron. How much is steel? Is that worth buying? Yeah, it's 10, so I might as well craft that. Give it to one of you guys. And that's somewhat decent. Armor is a big thing. I need more HP. So, bone and stone, which I don't have. Iron and leather, which I don't have, and I doubt I can craft. No, I sold all the pelt. Yeah. So some misplays, definitely. It's hard to understand what you'll need. It's kind of sad at this point. Where are we? We're 59 minutes in, roughly. Ooh. So I can't do a respectful run, so to speak. But hopefully I can at least do better than my previous first world attempt. That would make me happy at least. So we have to do 30 more floors in 16 minutes. For me to be happy. Wow, call it an hour 22, so 22 minutes. Since the intro for this was about 6 minutes. If that timing doesn't really make sense, it's because I have edited all the points when I'm not talking out of the video in an attempt to make it slightly slower. One shaft, somewhat decent. We skipped the we skipped the 2 pots, so that was horrible. So yeah, debatable. Definitely slower. But you obviously don't waste any mana. Well, you waste a little bit of mana on the miners, and you don't take any damage. Sets us up better to deal with floor 80. Ooh, I need to look up how much the heal is as well. My argument before about the heal stone might be wrong. So I think the heal stone is a flat 20 HP, but it looks like the nurse just heals to max at the moment, so it's probably more than 25. Ah, damn it. We are outside of double tap range, as you could see. As long as we don't get double tapped here, we should be able to do the boss. The confusion is probably gonna be annoying though. Almost should have stalled to try and not use it. They should use melee, it's fine. Stellar Blast, don't do a lot. Manageable. That was... Luckily you didn't attack that nurse. That nurse should have been the priority to heal. Okay, but we got it. At the mana base. If I manage the healing myself and avoid using the nurses, we might actually be able to get to 90 right now. We get it 1k actually, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab the Mystics. Because the Mystics are definitely better since they do AoE damage. So don't care about that. I definitely want the 1k. And then we want to unlock Mystics. We will reset now while it's still cheap. And we're looking for a decent ratio. So, how much does it cost? It costs 3. And I think I have to micro do it. So there is a little bit of math involved in it, because obviously 0.6 times attack to the group. If you have at least 2 enemies, it's better than a base attack, roughly. Is this good enough? No, I'm gonna say it's not. That's worse. Give me... I want 6 people. I'm gonna grab the nurse. And then reset. Yeah, this is better. I can live with this. Nurse, nurse, mystic, mystic. I mean, equipment-wise should be fine. If I can buy armor, I want to buy armor. 10 damage is great. Just being able to make iron armor is also great. I want 3 more bars. Iron shield doesn't really matter. Iron frying pan doesn't matter. You don't have anything for sale anyway. Very well, iron equipment. Alright. Should be able to do till 90. Be fine. Everyone has 1. We get a little bit extra damage. Snails are bad though. I wasn't paying attention. I think that was a high number. This is a rough ambush. 25. Feels like that's doing more. Is it 25% maybe? See if they still use it on the 3 quad. They do. Okay, so that's pretty decent. Mystics definitely really help. Okay, so let's do a bit of future thinking. If you unlock Inheritance, you start with a K. you should probably want to unlock miners and carpenters, and then do the healing stone on the miners. You don't want to waste the gold on nurses. You would like to grab mystics. I should look at how much they cost, because it might be worth unlocking mystics, doing the base 10, 20 floors with soda junkies, and then being able to buy a mystic to really push the next few floors. It all depends how much a mystic actually costs. If it costs like 100 gold, then there's no point. What does it recommend for the Dark Lord? Refresh 80 for 3 and 3 or 2 healers for mystics. Buy all weapons affordable, prioritize shields and demon items. So what's it saying is the Dark Lord hits like a truck, and you're not going to have enough damage. You really need to be survival based, and I'm probably better off not going after him on this run. Although, I don't know, it feels like we could do it. It's also probably a waste of time, and I'm probably better off resetting their mana. Yeah, definitely. I should still be using the mystic damage. Let's just see. I'm gonna check it. So, this mystic did like 18 damage. I just want to see if it's consistently 21, so that the mystic damage is just always greater. 21, but it is a slow animation. I'm going to say this is going to do 21, so in this case the back hit would have done more damage. Okay, we've got a fair amount of gold though, so we can craft and make proper equipment. It says prioritize the demon stuff. I don't quite understand what that means. Like, this stuff that uses the demon parts, not that we really have any. And I would need steel, which I can't make and I can't buy. Gold shield, it's actually decent because of HP. It's a lot of health, gold. This is probably worth it, 400. Okay. So this is the home stretch. We're going to turn auto equip off. We're going to grab one nurse like usual. Mystics are, they're 50 gold. It does make it a little hard. 2 nurses, and we're looking for at least 3 mystics. It's 2 and a nurse. That's, I'll take it. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. It just costs so much at that point. Okay, equipment-wise, you can have the dagger. You guys can have swords. No, I'll still give you the fist. 5 damage versus 7. You can have the fist. Oh, I have 2 fists. I didn't realize that. See, I don't know. Because weapon damage doesn't seem to heavily impact magic damage. So I don't know if it's better to give the stronger weapons to, say, the nurses. Now, I will give them healing. Yeah, it's a flat 20 HP, does it say? It just says fully heal. So within reason, it's a bit better. 4 and 5, so there's not a huge amount of difference there. Armor's the big thing. So, 8 and 2, 1. So I'm missing 1 piece of armor. If I had leather, I don't. It's unfortunate I don't have demon blood. I can't make anything. I can't buy anything. So it doesn't really matter. I guess the miner can go without. Even though he's got our strongest weapon. We'll see how we do. Hopefully this is it. Doing decently. I should probably just be using the Mystic's attack anyway. Well, I guess not on 2 pods. The miner should really be calmed down. I should be using Nailed It to finish off enemies. And for the boss, obviously. I should have spread the damage around more. Hopefully this kills the pig. Does. This should. No, it doesn't. Back attacks are nice. Yeah, so they're doing 18 with back attack or 21 with their spell. So it is worth just using the spell. I wonder why they didn't just roll the 25% in their normal skills. Like instead of doing 0.6, just make it whatever it works out to. Would that be an extra 1.5, so 0.75? Still doesn't quite explain why it does more than their melee attack. It does look like we should be able to manage the Dark Lord. What attacks does the first one have? I don't remember. I can't walk past him. I was gonna say I want a healing berry. In fact, I should have picked anything. It would have been better than this 4 enemy room. Because right now I can get, yeah, be like that. I just lost a nurse. Anyway, we'll see. So I definitely want to stay top dog. That's a big thing. So I'm going to try and do this manually. He gets the first attack. Everyone needs to heal up. That's the nurse priority. And this does more than the back attack, so we gotta use it. 21. 21, and crits, please! Perfect. And then, of course, he does a lot of damage. At least I don't have to worry about healing. Does 10, and he eats the poison. So he's going to clear one of my people every time. Or he does have the poison, just doesn't show. This does damage to everyone, doesn't it? Not a lot, though. Either way, he's going to one-shot all of them. I probably shouldn't have healed. Actually, the healing was fine for another Shadow Slicer. But if he's going to one-shot everyone with his base attack, then I should just be using damage. Oh, I really wish I could see how much HP he had. Oh, we did it. Perfect. Well, how about that? We did it quicker. It's a good start. Very curious to see what the in-game time is. For World 1. Wants to speak to the wizard. This is just going to activate the portal, obviously, and then we can go to the next one. I guess you should go through. Keep major buildings, challenges are done, that's all acceptable. So, I honestly think the Relic of HP is the one you want. It cuts down on healing, puts you in obviously less chance of being one-shotted versus just straight attack. Because just on base, if you think of this as just 5 HP to attack and 3 mana, 5 HP going into the next one really helps the early game because you can just survive and you can push a lot further. So I think health is definitely the right first relic choice. And then if you're only doing them in those short little 10 floor bursts, you don't need the mana, because you're resetting each time. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how long exactly it took. Dun -da -da -da. 1 hour and 7 minutes. At least it's quicker than my previous one. Anyway, that's a good start. Definitely, obviously, cut down on a lot of things. I messed up a lot in that run. Definitely a good starting point. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See ya.